Hey guys, I'm back. I want to share with you guys a secret that took me 40 plus years to figure out, and it's really important. And the secret is that when I work out and when I train, especially in commercial gyms, I do 2 exercises as a superset. I always try to do 2 exercises as a superset. That way, I'm not having to share space with other people and I can keep my pump up, not having to rely on people moving through the equipment. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do 2 different exercises. I'm going to do bicep exercise and a tricep exercise as a superset. And I'm going to show you guys how I do it and my approach, what I go through. This is for arms, but you could do it with any body part or multiple body parts. When you go to the gym, think about it. You want to go there, you've got an approach, you've got to focus on what you want to do. You can get in and get out with a specific exercise. Just think about this concept of supersetting. 2 exercises. Sometimes I do giant 3 exercises. If you've seen my prior videos, you see that I like to do, like for chest, do 3 exercises in one shot, one big giant set. So for purposes of expedience, to get through your workout, to not have to rely on people who are on their phones or doing things that aren't correct in the gym, you can do 2 exercises. Find yourself a corner, get in your zone, and focus on those exercises as a superset. So right now I'm going to do some light arms. Let's see, we'll do some light biceps, and then I'm going to do some triceps as well. And what I try to do when I do these supersets is I try to get at least 12 to 15 reps per set and try to do 4 to 6 sets. So think about that. So you're supersetting it. So I'm going to do like at least maybe 15 or so reps for this one. Probably did more here. And then I'm going to go to a tricep exercise, which I could start maybe a little heavier here. This is a good one in which I'm stretching here and I can work the long head of my triceps. And sometimes when I work biceps and I mix it up with triceps, I get a better pump. I don't know if you guys ever tried that, but it really works sometimes for me depending upon how I'm feeling in a given day. But this sometimes, helps because it not only helps with the stretch, but it really helps with the flow of blood back and forth. Now I'm not going all the way down here. I'm just enough so I can feel the contraction in the back and then back up. And if you feel any pain on your elbows when you're doing this exercise, and that happens to me sometimes as well, don't do the exercise, do something else. That's another thing you guys got to be aware of. You got to realize that if you're in pain or something's hurting in a particular day, move on from it. Do something else. There's nothing stating that you've got to do or finish that particular exercise. Okay. The other thing I want to touch base on, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking of it, is that you guys got to realize if you're in the gym and you set yourself up correctly with your bench and you get a mirror and you're working that mirror, it's important. People think it's vanity related with regard to the mirror. What happens with the mirror, what you can do really is really check your range of motion, check your pace, check your flow of what you're doing. And again, you stay in the zone. The mirror isn't only there for vanity. That mirror can really be helpful for you guys when you're approaching your exercises. It's something that people don't even realize at times that they can utilize. And people think, oh, they're going to pose in front of there. It's not about posing. It's about trying to get yourself in the right position to do the exercise the right way. Okay. There we go. This is sometimes can be a little awkward. You could have a different type of bench and do this with a seated press in which I think the seat just comes up to your mid back. But for me, I don't have that type of equipment, so I kind of make do with what I have here. And again, this isn't necessarily the best exercise in the world to do, but it just switches things out a little bit. And as you can see by the stretch, it really gets that pump going in the tricep area to help you along the way. as you're working those arms. But something about doing a combination of biceps, triceps, mixing it up a little bit, you get a really nice pump. I mean, at least I do, and it's something you guys got to try. Think about that when you're approaching the gym. Remember what I said, 2 sets. Do 2 sets of a particular exercise, like a giant superset. And if you do that on a rotational basis, and what I mean by that is 2 exercises, do 4 to 6 sets of 2 different exercises, but do it as a giant set. You could be in one place and work it, maybe bring a couple of the dumbbells to the area that you're working at. You've got yourself in the mirror, you're focused, and you're in the zone. Clarity, discipline, muscle-mind connection. It's all the things we talk about on Built Different. It's all the things that I stress for you guys for progress, to grow, to move forward. These are the things that I believe in. These are the things that I think are going to help you guys go forward, especially the older guys, because you guys, if you're like me from a patient's perspective, going to these commercial gyms sometimes is painful because people don't know how to work out, and you've got time, you've got to do different things and move on to something else, and it just can be frustrating. We don't all have our own private gyms. If we did, that would be great. But for purposes of training and working through things, you've got to think smart in how to approach things. So for me, 2 exercises, doing it efficiently, quickly, allows me to get in, take that little space up, work it, and move on. Hope this helps, guys. Got a lot more coming. Keep the comments coming. Subscribe, like. That's what we're here for. This platform continues to grow. I feel blessed that you guys have given me the time to talk and to engage with me about different things. I enjoy the platform. And remember, guys, we're all built different.